Hey guys, welcome to another video. This video is going to be two different type things. One of them is not too big of a deal, but it is important that I do let you guys know. My channel has been hacked. Everything has been removed from my channel, except for my subscribers because they weren't able to do anything to that. I still have 234 subscribers, and I do still truly hope that you 234 people will stay with my channel. But other than that, in this video, I will be showing you guys how to get your first victory royale of the season. If you guys are struggling to get victory royales, then just keep watching this video and I will show you how. Because all of my audio in this gameplay was blocked because I forgot to take my mute off my mic. But we just have to deal with whatever we're dealing with. So we're just going to do a little bit of a voice overlay and then I will edit it. Okay, so I decided to land at Dirty Docks, which is my typical drop spot for this season. I quite like it because you can get a lot of fish and a lot of other stuff. Okay, so if I look like I'm showing you stuff in the gameplay, that's because I was trying to, like, talk about stuff while I'm doing it, but I'm gonna have to do that right now. Um, so you're just going to loot as much as you can with just simple stuff. You're trying to leave this place with 500 mats. That's typical cap. That's the cap in arena, so that's what I like to stick to. Um, just getting mats, getting ammo, whatever you're gonna get. I like to leave with only an AR and a shotgun. You'll see that in a little bit. You're going to just farm mats, get a couple kills. So you land at that place and you rotate to this truck right here. This truck has a chest in it, and it also has these pallets which you can use to help you get a lot of mats. They'll typically drop like 50 mats each. You're gonna get shields and stuff. Typically I will leave this place full shields, AR, shotgun. You're gonna want to loot quickly, but in this game, as you can see on the map, Dirty Docks was partially in zone, so I'm not going to necessarily need to rotate quickly. I want to have an AR, a shotgun, and a minis. That's all I need, and from there I can just play out my looting path. I believe, yeah, I see a guy here. So the way I approach him is I decide to go up, because I think he's on the roof, but he's not. I see builds there. Yep, I see builds confirmed, so I drop down right next to where I think they were. I break in, and I'm going to replace this wall with a drag technique. I mess it up, but I ain't too worried about it. I do confirm the kill. A couple headshots, and there we go. He is done out of the game. If you are struggling to get a win, I would suggest picking a skin with a little bit of darker coloring to it. I know it sounds a little weird, but it will help you because as you're going to see in a minute when I get into my boat, it's a very bright pink color for my gun wrap and a very bright pink skin. I'm not scared to run into anybody, but if you are struggling to get a win, then you probably don't want to be wearing a very bright pink strategy. This little shed or shack over here is always going to have a fishing rod, so you're gonna want to go there to get your fishing rod. I saw a fishing spot right here, so I'm gonna go back and get there. I don't know why you can't organize your inventory while you're in the boat, but you can't. Yeah, we're trying to leave here with the goal is 4 floppers. 4 to 8 floppers, because you want to have AR, shotgun, minis, and then flopper. So however we get that is however we get that. We're going to just fish. I don't know why I did that little stutter thing. I don't know. I probably hit my scroll wheel on accident. Yeah, right here I keep getting pistols. I get a epic pistol and then a legendary pistol, I believe, from this one. It's actually kind of annoying because we're looking for floppers, not pistols. Yep, see, legendary pistol. Oh, you think I got a flopper out of this finally? Right, yep, right there. I tried to pick it up, but I can't, so I just have to hop out the boat and pick it up. We're just going to hop back in, and now we're going to go to, there is a river. If you go all the way down here, I think I show it. Yep, this little river right there. That is probably the perfect spot to go for getting fish. I get a fish out of this pool, and I get another one out of this one, and a triple one, I think, because, yeah, see, so that puts me at 4 floppers, which is already beautiful. Typically, you'll get 1 flopper, and then you'll have to run off to the next hole, but I got 3 out of that one, which set me up pretty good for this game. It's a lot of RNG, which just means random number generator, if you don't know. So it's a lot of luck, essentially, whether you get good fish or not. But we're just trying to get as much fish as we can while we're going down this river. We're going to be going down it the entire ways. I think, yeah, I get 3 floppers out of this one. 1, 2, and 3 from this last pull. And I'm going to drop my fishing rod right here for that last flopper. And this is going to essentially be my loadout for the rest of the game. I no longer need that fishing rod. I'm already pretty much stacked up. I have 7 floppers, so we're pretty good there. We are going to now be focusing on rotating for center zone. That's pretty much all there is to it now. We're going to go straight down the river. You're going to continue in your boat. You're going to mark center zone, yep, like I just did, and then you're just going to head straight to it. Right here, I'm about to get shot a lot, and this is just a very bad positioning. He has an RPG as well. I box up quickly. I go for the flopper, get me to 100 real quick. Move boxes because he goes to take my wall. I'm just going to take high ground on him. Look for a shot. Don't see it, so I'm probably going to pop 2 minis right here. Get to 150 health. This is probably the best decision I could have made. Now I'm going to drop down on him and try to finish this fight as quick as I can. We don't want this fight to last any longer than it needs to. Don't worry about saving materials or ammo, because you can't use ammo when you're dead. I'm going to shoot the ramp just because it's quicker. Reload my shotgun, flip the stairs so he's not expecting me, and get that kill real easy and quick. Instead of using my floppers and my minis, I'm going to save them by using his healables that he had. He had a med kit and big pots, which is a good alternative to the flopper and mini strategy. But floppers and minis are by far superior to this. Out of this supply drop, I do get a launch pad. I don't use it. I save it for endgame, which it ends up coming in pretty clutch. So this is another thing. Whenever you see any type of thing, it is always worth looting it, whether it's a shack in Fatal Field or it's a little van right next to you. It is always worth looting it, just due to the simple fact that out of that chest, I believe I get a scar of some sort. Yes, I get an epic scar, and I refill my minis, I believe. But you are just trying to... Yeah, okay, there we go. Now I'm in the fight. I immediately flick walls towards him, and he has a minigun, so I'm in a launch pad away, because the best way to combat the minigun is by getting away from him. This player is interesting. I honestly think his controller disconnected, because he just sits there and lets me kill him right as soon as he gets into the air. So I know that guy's over there, but I want to pop my minis first and then go get that minigun, because that's just very clutch to have a minigun and a mythic minigun at that. I didn't even know it was a mythic minigun until I got down there. Now we're just chilling in our box looking for peak shots. We have center zone pretty much. Everybody else has to rotate towards me. I'm just trying to figure out where the last other 3 people are. I actually don't see that kid. If you saw him in the bottom right corner, I don't see him at all, but he ends up pushing up to me after I get the kill here. You might see him. He's going to be the Grey Brutus. I don't kill him. I believe I get that kill stolen from me, but this one right here, I do manage to clutch it up. I think it's a 5-kill victory, because last guy kills himself to storm, and then the Brutus gets stole from me. Yep, there we go. I kill him, but that's like, other than that, now I'm just kind of staying alive. Footstep indicator is the only reason I didn't really die to this guy. I didn't see him. I'm just gonna minigun and get a couple little bits of damage off. I know he's low, he knows he's low, the other guy knows he's low, and that's why I get this kill stolen from me. I'm trying to breach into his box, but in the end, RPG comes down. I don't want to take pointless damage, so I box myself off. I could have upgraded my attack, but I did not notice that damage, but I'm staying at 150 health at all times. A little bit of tarping action going on here. This sucks because he RPGs and I get knocked all the way down. I need to react quick or I'm going to die, so I throw down a launch pad and I glide all the way to height. He shoots me out again, but it doesn't matter. At this point, there's nothing he can realistically do. I'm going to drop and take a lot of fall damage in a second, but I have my floppers. He does that. I miss all my shots, but I hit a couple times with my shotgun. Probably right here I should have been spraying with my minigun, but because I didn't, I only get that little bit of damage and he knocks me down. Take roughly 50 fall damage, but flopper up, so we're okay. I realized my mistake and just start putting the pressure on him, keep knocking him down, keep him lower than me at all times. I have the best positioning. He goes to take a med kit for some reason. I don't know why he thought he was going to get that off. Also, he probably should have been carrying fish, not med kits. We're just going to stay up and spray because I don't even know. I was nervous myself. You see, I missed my edit right there. I should have just dropped down and ended the fight with a shotgun. I missed my shotgun. He gets to the floor. I try breaching, but then he puts a pyramid. I take the pyramid, but I build up for some reason. I'm going to drop down here and look for a little bit of a spray. This fight's about to end one way or the other. Zone's closing in. I have more healables than he does. So I know I can win the heal off if it comes down to it. Looking for him. I really don't see him. I just go up and then I win. I have no idea what happened. I guess he managed to die to storm. Scuffed my build, but you know what? I'm happy. I got a little free Vic Roy because I did what Milkrun said. And I went to Dirty Docks, looted up, killed the guy there, went to get the boat, went fishing, got 7 floppers, used them to keep myself alive during all my fights, ended fights as quick as I could, didn't drag them on until the last guy, drown out that fight if you can. Just keep on going. Rotate to center zone whenever you see it. As I said in the beginning of the video, I did get my account hacked. I have no idea who that was or how it happened. All my videos are gone and I cannot get them back, but we ain't worried about it. We're gonna still upload It's Been Real. Peace.